welcome to the last episode of Mineshafts and Monsters. It's mostly because of the fact that I burnt myself out doing what you're going to see later. But also, thanks still for the support. We're almost to 300, which is super great. Really looking forward to when you hit that. I have no idea what I do for that since I still haven't done the last thing I was going to do for that. But we'll get there. And so this is going to be very important tips you need to know, because there's a lot of stuff they don't tell you. So, let's get into that. Let me go over to number one. Number one, build a mob farm. Trust me, this is going to be the most useful thing you're ever going to need, because experience is impossible to get. I am at level 8. I'm not supposed to beat that. I've killed so many things, and it just takes so long to get any amount of experience. So I built this, real simple, go all the way to the top, go down there. Only thing I'd say is 1, use the next tip I'm going to show you. Number 2, don't build this anywhere near your colony or a village. It's annoying. And make sure these bottom blocks are something that silverfish cannot break, because they will get out, they will escape, and it might get worse from there. Alright, next tip. Away! These boys, right here. Most useful thing ever. Grab them, put them down wherever you want, and you can just make fast travel points wherever you need to. Just look for the really tall blue towers in the distance, and you'll be able to tell that there's one up there. Grab it. You can put it anywhere you want. All you need, make sure you grab these. And also, you can put it in a way that you can block it off, so you can teleport from the bottom of your mob farm to the top of the mob farm, and then back down and super safely get there and back. And since you're going to be doing it, experience isn't going to be a problem. Next thing up is very important. It will help you with the problem of surviving and food. Next tip, golden apple saplings. Very easy to make. You just golden apple, click this, 2 blocks, 3 apples, and the willow, any sapling really. It's important to make this because you will find golden apples at some point in dungeons, and gold, you're going to have so much of it. These are very valuable because just click the bone meal on there, it only takes a few, then grab whatever item you have with fortune on it, and just start breaking them leaves. I've shown this so many times before, but I cannot stress enough that this is so valuable to be doing. If you look, I got a gold apple. I have plenty, but you just get so many saplings and gold out of it. Look, okay. Next tip is going to be immediately following that one too, is you see how this entire tree is, and we have to break... I guess I forgot to turn it on. If you hit comma on your keyboard, you'll turn on and off tree chopping. So if I turn it on... Ah, we're lagging. Gotcha. So yes, you turn on and off. You can see, you can control whether or not it does this, or if it does this. Which is useful for getting into dungeons that are primarily made of wood. It's just a nice little tidbit that is nice to know. Hit comma, turn on and off. Let's see, next tip is real simple. I can just show you by going over here and walking on these leaves. Get Curse of Leaf Walking. It may not sound good, but when you don't have the ability to walk on leaves, it's very bad. And it's not like a bad curse, you can hold shift and still go through them. So it's still, you can still go through the way it's supposed to, but it's nice to know that you can just do that and fix it. Netherite armor, as soon as you can. You have to go trade with the villagers, a ton of emeralds, eventually to unlock the knowledge to teach you. That's another thing. Is illagers. You will kill a lot. You will walk around, go to every single location. You see an illager, you kill them. Because as you see on the upper left, it takes a while to raise anything. It will take forever to raise your reputation to the point where you can trade with them. But once you do, go talk to the villagers, trade with as many as you can until you raise your knowledge up. They will give you clue hints, like the Illager's intel, letters, comments, tribute list. Give you these things, and those will let you know some more secret things you can do to try to find some more bosses, such as the Swamp Maw bait right here. This summons the boss. you can only get that by trading with villagers. Next thing up, Poseidon. I want to preface this. I'm in a really high reputation because this thing just passively builds up when you're online. Don't know why, you just do. You can only find these in sunken treasure ships, which means you have to go to the ocean even if he hates you. It's not fun. Go in here, you'll get the tribute list, which will then also unlock the recipe for the statue. Talk to it, give it whatever it wants, it'll make it so it likes you more and you can actually go swim in the water. Same thing with the smithing table, you have to unlock that with trading with villagers to get netherite, so on and so forth. Next thing up, this handy little book right here, Tome of Scrapping. This is super valuable because it lets you take enchantments off of other items. Like, let's say I didn't want this on my hoe. Throw it in there, throw it in the Tome of Scrapping. Cost 10 experience every time, most of the time. And you will take the enchantment off. This lets you combine enchantments, but you can only make such good ones because you need a special anvil to do the better enchantments. It's dumb, it's a little annoying, but you gotta deal with it. Grindstones are also invaluable, you get easy experience out of it. Makes it so much better. And now, the last part. The major thing that is why I do not want to continue this, even though I now know how to turn it off. 1 second. I want you all to look at this. This is a mine colony set. Now, not everything is upgraded. Not everything is the highest it could be. As you can see, my fame is level 2. I have a little over 30-some colonists. I'm going to open this book, because I've done the research, I've done the snooping, I've looked around, I asked people, here are the requirements. If you don't turn it off, what you have to do to raise your fame. Level 1 is exist. Level 2 is to have at least 11 mine colony people. Level 3 is 50. And level 4 is over 100. That means I can't even beat the Ender Dragon until I have over 100 of these people. And yes, I can turn it off. It's not the point. I've put this much time into this. I don't want to continue doing this. Even if I did it fair, even if I turned it off, even if I went to creative and just spammed the materials, this ain't worth it. This is so much of a time sink. Even turning it off wouldn't feel good. That's... yeah. It's just annoying. But it's not terrible if it wasn't required. If you enjoy Mine Colony, you can be happy, you can be fine building this little town up. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of looking at these buildings. I'm tired of these people not working because for some reason my AI on my people stops working right. I don't know why. It didn't help that mending got broke on my armor every time I... Not mending broke. Mending was bugged. It still is. I don't think it's been updated yet. But mending doesn't work. I had to go to the trinkets and keep doing the mob grinder until I got Mossy Ring and Mossy Belt, which repair my stuff. So that's another thing for the mob grinder. Do it. Do it so that you can get experience, so that you can get trinkets. Trinkets are tied specifically to your experience. However, for everything else, it's fine. I won't show you these things again. You've probably seen them. But this is, I hope, helps people. If you have questions about this, I'll try to answer them the best I can in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed this little series, but I can't keep doing this. It's exhausting. Even if I turned it off, it'd still be exhausting knowing this is what I had to do. So, we'll be working on something else. Something I hope isn't going to exhaust me like this did. And I hope to see y'all next time. And if you do, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful. And I hope to see y'all next time, where it's not as sad that I'm ending something. See ya, and say goodbye to all these people. I won't delete the world, but just say see ya.